Okay, on this video I will be covering microphones. I'm going to cover the Lavalier microphone right here and the BlueYeti blacked out version. I'm actually going to show you why I use both of these microphones for filming YouTube videos and some of the best tips and tricks. So if you're still confused on which one you should actually get, a Lavalier mic or a BlueYeti type microphone, then keep on watching because I'm going to show you how I did that. Okay, so we are back. Should be able to see my pointer on screen, but before we jump into this video, let me explain to you guys what this video is going to be about. We're going to, of course, covering the microphones, the Lavalier mic that I'm actually wearing right now, and we're going to go over the BlueYeti. So I'm trying not to move around too much because I have it clipped on right here. So let me tell you guys why I use both and some of the best reasons to use one or the other if you're just new and starting out with YouTube. So as you can see, you can move around pretty much any way you want as long as you don't, trip over the cord. And usually the cord on the F-Fine is not that long, okay? So if you wanted to get an extension, you definitely can. I have like 4 of these mics, not by F-Fine. I have different ones, but I found out by testing this is the best one, the F-Fine clip-on microphone Lavalier mic. It's just awesome. If you want to read up more about it, go ahead and Google it or check out the links in my description, and that will take you right to the product itself. So you'll find all the links in the description to both of the products that I actually use. That's going to be this one up here coming up next. So let's first cover this one and show you why I actually like it. You could pretty much rock around in your chair and do whatever you guys are doing as long as you don't bump into the cable, and then it's not going to make any noise. Now I do use a pop filter on the microphone, and I'm going to take it off my shirt so I can kind of show you guys, as long as I don't step on it here. There's a little miniature pop filter. Now if you still can't see that, it's basically one of these right here. It's just a smaller version. So I always use a pop filter for your P. So when you say P or anything that could pop, any letter that could pop, you always want to use that. Now you can see that I'm not really holding this steady. If I hold it steady, it's going to sound good. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. It always sounds very clear when you keep it close to your mouth. Now if you back up a little bit, the voice is going to change. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. So you can see why many of us use clip-on microphones. Now keep in mind, once you start doing videos and maybe you wanted to upgrade, you can actually get these with a battery pack, and you just clip them on yourself, and they're remote control, and they work with batteries, and they're awesome. Okay, so if that's the way you want to go, you can do that, or you can just use this one, which plugs right in to your laptop or PC of your choice. Really cool, and that's how this one works. Right, so let me go ahead and clip it on because I'm probably making a mess holding it. So as you can see, as long as I don't bump into it, my voice is pretty much going to stay at the same level. Now what happens is, if you start talking too loud and you have your gain adjusted wrong, you're going to start clipping where the little, if you watch your bars, like if you use Camtasia Studio software, you'll see that you're going to clip. That means your gain is too high and you have to adjust it. So always make sure that your levels are just right. You'll get better at this as you start filming with YouTube videos. Now we're going to switch over here in a second. I'm going to show you the BlueYeti, but let me kind of explain what the BlueYeti is with this microphone on, so we don't make a mess. So let me go ahead and grab it. I'm going to go ahead and grab it. It's on my desk. Now the BlueYeti is a quite large microphone. Let me make sure I don't drop it. And it's right here in my hand. And you can see that it is basically huge. So let me tell you why I like this microphone. It does come with a lot of patterns. They're called patterns. You can change the way the voice goes, and we're going to go over those patterns in 1 second. It does have a mute button over here, and it has this little knob here, which is for stereo. So right underneath on the very bottom, you have your headphone jack for listening while you're recording as well, if you wanted to get into all that stuff. Now they make different versions of the BlueYeti. Maybe I should be looking at the box so I can kind of explain more and sound more intelligent on this stuff. And they call the patterns bidirectional, omnidirectional. Cardioid is the one that you will be using if you're filming YouTube videos. That's the one that I always use. So it picks up your voice just straight. Like, I don't have this microphone right here, but if you were to put it a little bit of ways, it's still going to pick up your voice and it's going to come out pretty clear. Keep in mind, we're filming this video right now with the little lavalier mic on, so that's not the BlueYeti. So I want you guys to hear the difference on that. So you have one more setting, which is called stereo. Most of the videos that you see on YouTube, most of the YouTubers are using it set to cardioid. Now, why does everybody like this microphone, and why is it the #1 bestseller? Because it has many of the patterns people like that, and it looks cool. It's like comes in different colors. And there's just many things that you can do for buying the Pro version Studio. Interested in one thing here. That's probably, if you're using it on YouTube, where do I need to put this mic? So let's go to my screen. I'm going to show you. I keep my microphone, my BlueYeti, right next to the corner of my laptop, right where the little power source is. It's right there. So it's only like 2 feet away. Now, if I get closer, by the time I adjust and I take this off, I'll be a little bit closer. So I don't really like the big arms because it's going to be right here in front of my face. I don't like that. It still picks up the voice very clear if it's farther away, and you're going to see that in 1 second. Now, I always use the foam type pop filters for the BlueYeti. This is what I have on the BlueYeti now. People like the other type. If you're a singer, most singers use the other type, but I always use these for filming videos. This seems to make the voice sound even better, and it's just a couple bucks, and I'll leave it in the description as well if you guys want to know where I get these. And it just works great. There's no reason to have this big old screen. I don't need this big arm in front of me. There's no reason. Now, if you feel that you're doing a video course and you're just right in front of it and you want your voice to sound even a little bit better or even more clear, go with the BlueYeti, switch over, and many of my courses now are being filmed with the BlueYeti. Now, sometimes if you watch some of my videos in the past, I always make a mess of my audio. I forget to adjust the gain. I just want to hurry up and get the video out. So try not to do that. And you'll see that on many people. Sometimes their audio sounds very clear. It sounds perfect. It's because they took the time to adjust the gain and the levels on their setting. Myself, I use Camtasia software. So you guys will see, I will try to adjust the audio as soon as this video is done. I'm going to go over everything and make sure that everything is sounding as good as possible without me having to record things. So let's go ahead and switch over now to the BlueYeti mic. So you can hear my voice and you can tell me if it sounds better or what. I do have it on cardio mode, if I said that right. So that means that it's picking up my voice directly in line with me. So that's the way this one's set. You can do stereo, you can do all kinds of stuff, and I'll show you that in 1 second, of course, and go over some of the cool settings that the BlueYeti has. So right here, I'm going to go over the settings. I'm going to change them really quick, but you can hear my voice. So I'm going to keep trying to talk here, but let's go ahead and scroll down to some of the settings right here. This is what we're going to be going over, the pattern modes, cardio mode. And you can see that on the back of the microphone, it has these little things, these little symbols, so you can change it. So this is the one, the reason why they actually put it first probably is because it's the most popular one that everybody uses with the BlueYeti or the blacked out, whichever one you guys are using. So it catches your voice. You can see how the little image here is right in front, okay? Stereo mode is exactly what it means, left to right. So it's gonna, like if I was to switch it, you're actually gonna hear, if I clap my hands, you'd hear on left to right. It's kind of almost, it doesn't make sense for me to go through all the little settings. It's better for me to show you here, but I'll change one of them and I'll go to stereo here. So stereo is really cool, and omnidirectional, if I said it right here is different as well. Picks up sound equally from all around the microphone, and you can see the arrows, what it's actually doing all the way around right there where I'm actually pointing. And this one here is bidirectional, which is really cool. It looks like the number 8, figure 8, and that's why they put a person here and a person here. So if you were like filming a video and you wanted to interview whoever's on that video with you, they could be on one end of the mic, like on the other side of it, and you on one side, and you just switch it to this little symbol here. So it's kind of hard for me to do this because I'm just sitting here. There's many videos of people switching it, and it's kind of like, I don't know, you don't really get the full vibe. Now you can see my voice changing as I'm talking, so you can get these microphones and do like a radio DJ voice. The closer you get, you can see that my voice is going to sound a little bit different. Now if you want to back up a little bit, you can see that the more I hold it back, it sounds maybe a little bit better, or maybe you guys like to talk like this. Whichever way you guys want to talk, that's going to be your choice. So if I go on the back right here where you see me pointing, I can switch it. So let's go ahead and switch. I'm going to go and I'm going to show you which one I'm going to. Cardio mode right now is what I'm pointing at on screen. It's already on that. So let's go ahead and switch it to this one here. So we're going to go to that one right there. And then go ahead and switch over. Okay, and now we are on stereo mode. So let me put the microphone down and put it in my favorite spot. And you can see that the difference of stereo mode, how it's coming in. Okay, stereo mode, that's stereo mode. So if I was to pick up the microphone and turn the microphone around, like if I keep spinning it around and doing different things with it, you'll probably notice that my voice is going to sound a little bit different. And the sound, if you're wearing headphones, is going to be from left to right. If I put it down and clap right here and then clap right here, you're going to see that it's going to go from left to right. And it's kind of like confusing somewhat, but you guys will get the idea. So let's go ahead and switch this around one more to omnidirectional mode, which means, let me go ahead and do this. It's going to be taking the voice all the way around. So hold on one second, and let me go ahead and go to that one. Okay, so now it's going to pick up voice from wherever I'm actually talking. I do have it very close. So if you guys are wondering, many YouTubers want to keep the microphone away about 2 feet. Will the voice come in clear? That's what I wanted to show you guys, basically, that the voice always sounds good even 2 feet away. Just go ahead and adjust your gain. You can see that I'm 2 feet away on this. Now keep in mind, this is going to take my voice all the way around. If I hold the microphone here and try not to jiggle it, that's why I don't like doing these kind of tests. I'd rather just show you on screen, but I know a lot of people want to know what it's going to do. It's kind of goofy to do this stuff, but it just, you can kind of get an idea of what it's doing. So that's what it does there. Okay, let's do the last one, which is going to be the figure 8. Hold on one sec. Now what this one does is, let me just set it down. You can hear that it's picking up my voice probably just fine, but if somebody was sitting actually directly across from me, it's going to be picking up their voice as well. So the way to show you that is set the microphone this way. You can see the buttons here. So it's going to pick it up this way, and it's going to pick it up coming in this way. So if we clap right there and clap right there, you can probably see how that works. So of course these little tests are kind of strange. That's why I don't like doing it like that. So let's go ahead and go back to my favorite setting, which is this one there. Cardio mode, that's the YouTube one. So this is why I like this microphone. It's right here. I'm not going to touch it anymore. Just know that I am filming on this one here, cardio mode, this one right here. Let me double check it, make sure I put it right back on that one. But yes, I did. Okay, I don't want to make a mistake filming this video. Okay, so that's where it is. I'm actually using this pop filter. That's all you guys need. So if you guys like this sound of this, and I do have my gain. Let's talk about the gain. This is very important. Okay, I have my gain right there. You can see where it is. Now you guys are going to get good at this and adjust your gain to the way that you think sounds great. Right here is where I have mine. Keep in mind, I'm using Camtasia filming software. Hopefully you guys have that software. It's one of the best softwares to actually use. I'll leave the link in the description as well. The reason why I like this one, because you can adjust pretty much everything as long as you guys go into the settings and play with the gain and your levels. So again, what are your gain and levels? Is a little things when you talk, your levels going up too high, you're going to start clipping. We call it clipping. If you clip, that means your audio is going to sound bad. So anyhow, let's go back on screen. You can see some of the cool stuff that this microphone does. So you can see that this here, it's actually easier for me to show you on screen. It has the USB where it plugs in here, and here's your stereo jack if you wanted to hear yourself talk, if you guys are doing podcast or whatever. It does have these two knobs here. You can spin it around and it totally drops. So where the microphone was on top, loosen them up and bam, it drops down. Easiest way to show you. Okay, so let me keep scrolling down. And you can see on my screen, you can kind of do this DJ type stuff, or this is like many YouTubers will set it up on a little cage and stuff in an arm. Really cool. I might do that one day. I like to clear my table out and just move around. I don't always sit in the same spot. I do have a real studio being built in my house, and maybe one day I'll just set everything up and I won't move anything anymore. But for now, I'm always jumping around. So it's really cool. You can do this with this microphone. Now I'm going to go over the different types here because they make many. It shows you which way to use it. It tells you to do this, don't do this here. You can see that they tilted the microphone on this image, and right here it's straight up and down. That's the way you want to record. So there's always different ways to do things, and you can buy all your accessories from them or go online and spend a lot less. So we do have many to choose from, the Yetis, and then we have the Yeti Studio and the Yeti Pro. They're all awesome. I only own this one here, which is just the Yeti, and that's all I use. So hopefully I didn't miss anything. Go ahead, and again, in the description you'll find this and both microphones. This one right here is made by F-Fine, and this one right here is the BlueYeti. It comes in many different colors. Before I leave you guys, let me see if I can find all those colors really quick, which they're right here. There's all kinds of cool colors. If you watch on my screen here, should be able to see it to change. The one I got there comes in this color. There's even more. They have a lot of more colors online. I don't think this is all of them. There's a few more that I saw online. So it's really cool. I mean, you can't miss this thing. Average price for this microphone is about $79. It's no longer, I mean, you can still get it for $129, but if you look around, you can get it usually with the links that I'm going to show you, probably less, anywhere from $79, $89. Just depends on what deals you will find on Amazon. And just choose the best software that you guys feel comfortable with. I always use Camtasia, and it's one of the best ones I feel for filming YouTube videos and customizing pretty much anything that I do. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Any questions you guys have any, don't forget to go to Smart Profit Money. Go ahead and click on Ask Rob. You'll find this video as well on my website, most likely, where you'll find it under how I did that, the series of how I did that. And I don't know, that's pretty much it. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel, ring the bell, all that stuff, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. Okay, Rob here once again with Smart Profit Money. I'm here to give you a quick overview with our affiliate marketing course. So if you guys are still trying to figure out affiliate marketing and you're lost and confused, then keep on watching, because this is a step-by-step course that's going to show you from start to finish how to do affiliate marketing for beginners